Yo, what's going on, gang? Listen. This is like breakthrough. This is #1 right now. What you see on screen right here, right there. This is the #1 meta class. Right now, there's no exceptions. 8 attachments, not 5. You can run a 5 if you want, but if you want to really show out for this gun, you want this 8 attachment build. The Cypher 091 is absolute top tier meta. Now that the TR2 is tanked, okay? A lot of people like the Growl, a lot of people like the GPR 91. Those aren't bad options. I'm not going to sit here and clown those options, but if you want to talk about the most used gun in ranked right now, 28% of all players in ranked are running this gun. This is the Cypher 091. That is huge. That is huge. Over a quarter of ranked players are running this build. Gang, we got the Willy 3 times. Monolithic suppressor, reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, extended mag 2, quick draw grip, balanced stock, and the recoil springs. Now listen, you have the build. I know most of you are like, oh, I'm done. I got the build. I'm out. We gotta know the recoil pattern, man. This is the most important part of these videos I make. We go into the firing range, all right? And we want to go to target settings, make sure it's on 3 places so we can test damage. We're gonna test damage. But also, if you don't know, if you hit down on the D-pad twice, so 1, 2, you get this pad right here. And a lot of people don't know what this pad is for. This is a recoil pad. This gives you a spray pattern. And with Call of Duty, within 3 sprays, one of them will be slightly different. So in every one of these videos, what I'll do, I'll start off, we'll just start right in the middle. We're gonna aim at the bottom and we're not gonna touch the joystick. We're just gonna spray the whole mag. It doesn't matter if it runs off the screen or not. There's 1 spray. So now we have like a general idea. We're gonna go right beside it. We're gonna do it again. And then last but not least, we're gonna do 1 more. We'll do it right here. And that one's gonna go off, which is fine because that's what we're gonna call the anomaly spray. So look, these 2 sprays right here are virtually the same. How they have that rounded bend to them right here. They kind of round, they kind of round. This one, on the other hand, goes up and it kind of has a break to it. It's more sharp. So some you got to kind of keep in mind with this gun. So when we're thinking about controlling recoil with this weapon, we're thinking about this margin of break right here. You want to think of it as if it was a vertical line. Like imagine if this was one straight line, you compensate this distance here, which this margin from here to this point, that's not too bad. So when we focus recoil on this gun, we're going to go slightly down to the left and then down right. But considering our margin levels here, from here to here, we can really just pull straight down, and then when it starts to get wonky on us, we're going to go down to the right, because as you can see, from majority of your spray, you're going to be up in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull down, and then we're going to pull down right. And we're going to get better recoil patterns. Now, as you sit here and do it more and more and more, you're going to get better results. See, we're right back on track. I think of it this way. This spray right here is the size of a noggin, so that's good. And then this is kind of our kink area here. You can do a little strafe. That'll help a little bit. But you want to sit here. You want to get this comfortable, and then you want to shoot your targets. So now what I'm going to do is we're going to put on single fire, get an idea of a TTK. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 shots to kill at 10 meters. It's pretty crazy. We're going to reset this target down here. Just because I'd already hit it a couple times. We're going to go back single fire. This is at 25 meters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As well at 25. We're going to go for 50 meters now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9 at 50. And then we'll go for that 100 ball on the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 at 50 and further. And then you just want to sit here and you want to test your patterns. You want to get this thing leveled out. You want to make sure you're frying with it. You want it to feel good. So you can beam these targets at these farther distances. Like that spray started off so good and then it got wonky. I gotta remember my recoil patterns here. The more I can memorize these recoil patterns, the better my spray is gonna be in the long run, which is ultimately what we all want. to be able to fry out at range, feel more confident with a gun, you know, especially when you're playing like Resurgence, smaller maps. You know, you definitely want to get this feeling a little bit better. But you can get what? That's 4, 5. That's 6 targets with 1 mag right there. That was 6 targets, 1 mag. That is unbelievable TTK for a long range meta. If we're looking at that 50 ball, I mean, gosh, this thing absolutely deletes. Everybody needs to be running this class. If you're not running it, now you know. Run it. Let me know. Hit me in the comments. Hit the sub. Crush the like. Catch you more for another heater. Let's get it again.